everything is saying it's a sale when really it's not. But really, the most important and magical part of this time of the year is when we can all gather together in community. So let's toast like we're back in El Salvador. Repeat after me. Arriba!
Arriba!
Abajo!
Abajo!
Al centro!
Al centro!
Adentro!
Adentro! No tengo nada que ver. That means up high, down low, center, inside.
Well, hello, weary adventurers. Please make yourselves at home and welcome to the 20-sided Tavern! Now, few tavern-keeping items before we embark on our journey together this evening. First, please make sure that you have scanned the fantasy QR code which can be found on the task page of your Play-Doh. This will ensure that you get to help make decisions over the course of our time together, and it's these decisions that are going to shape our quest. I'm sending you a choice right now, and I would like for you to select the color of the sticker you also received this evening. They were either red, blue, or green. Yes, the free merch was for something! Now, for some reason you have lost yours, did not receive one. But the line at concessions was too long, so you decided to eat it. That's fine. Just choose whatever color you feel in your heart. Everything will be okay. Also, I want to encourage all of us to take any photo and video we'd like over the course of our time together, because the real treasure, well, it's the social media followers we make along the way. And with all that settled, our journey is about to begin. So sit back, play well, and prepare for adventure.
Okay. My camera's shit.
Chaos is a terrifying proposition. The danger of an unpredictable world is so counter to our very natures that any change, yes, even change for the better, can be a frightful thing. But in here, this dynamic landscape is yours to explore. Yesterday's audience shaped our world, and now we hold the pen, and we are going to venture bravely forth and tell this tale together. But what dangers might arise? How are we going to face them? Who could join us on our journey? What will their legacy be? What decisions will all of you make to shape our collective destiny? It's time to find out. At the 20-sided Tavern! Hello, friends, and welcome to the 20-sided Tavern. I am so thrilled that you are spending your Thursday evening with us. Now, we're going to kick our show off with a little call and response. When we say ale, you respond, and well met. Ready? Ale!
And well met! Ale!
And well met!
Ale from Upper Wicked!
Excellent. Let's do that one more time. Ale. Welcome to the 20-sided Tavern.
It's time to leave your worries behind and dive into the forgotten realms. We're gonna figure out who keeps forgetting them.
It's a land full of fantastical creatures like flumps, gibbering mousers, and lycanthropic food storage. Yes, the Tupper werewolf.
That's right, the fourth wall has been shattered, and the fate of the story rests squarely in your hands. Hi, my friend, what is your name? Rachel. Thank you so much for being here, Rachel. And the fate of the story rests squarely in Rachel's hands!
Oh, yes, but not just Rachel. Each and every one of you little Rachels out there will have a hand in telling our story. You will decide where we go, who we meet, and how our adventure ends.
Parts of the narrative we will decide.
Parts of the narrative you will decide.
And parts of the narrative will be decided by the glorious randomness that is the dice.
Here's an example. Let's say a decision has been made.
I decide to chug a beer.
The roll of a 20-sided die might determine how successful we are fulfilling those decisions.
A natural 20 is an automatic
The
success.
player does exactly what they wanted as well as they possibly
All right, let's go, Diego, come on.
However, some decisions.
I also decide to chug a light room temperature
might not go according to plan.
A natural one is an automatic failure.
The player does as bad a job as possible, often with disaster.
All right, here we go. Chug.
Chug!
Do not drag Obviously, these two rules were just to teach you a little about D&D, but to prove that much of our oh my god. To prove that much of our quest is going to be left up to chance, I would like a very brave and very thirsty volunteer.
First take this.
Oh, I see a child! Will you come with me, please?
What's your name?
Luca.
Luca!
Give it up for Luca.
Luca's gonna chug a beer!
how are you feeling? Yeah, I don't give a shit either. Step right up here, let me introduce you to Jasmine.
Hi. So on this tray, I have the finest ambrosia. It's apple juice and a dastardly poison. It's pickle juice, probably.
Now, look at the DC, the difficulty class is a 10.
However, the last time this module was run, our adventurers, well, they didn't do so well with their journey. You're gonna have a modifier, you're gonna have a -1 to whatever you roll. That's right, how you all do tonight will affect the show tomorrow, so no pressure.
So, Luca, if you roll high enough, you get to drink the ambrosia. But if you don't roll high enough, you have to drink the poison.
You can't see what Luca's rolling a little teeny tiny baby dice. It is time to bring out the decider. Luca, give it a roll, give it a spin, my friend. Right
Right over
towards
here,
me.
Luca. You're gonna roll it right towards Connor. Let's go!
Oh,
-1 for a 0, which is impressive. We have a tradition here at the 20-sided tavern.
whenever a player rolls a natural 1, they must wear a hat of shame.
They also get to take a shot of shame, but you were already getting one, so don't get greedy.
All right, Luca, you got a cool hat, you got a crit fail, and everybody, let's do
Now that we have crossed the threshold of contentedly exhaling after not throwing up on stage, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Connor. I will be your dungeon master tonight. I used to be your game master, but Hasbro says I can be whatever I want. But what is a dungeon master without a rules lawyer? With me on stage is the source of all the mechanics here, your tavern keeper stuff.
I am ready to run this game, Boo Boo. You picked a good partner in crime. You're talking to the gay son of an attorney who's been playing D&D since he was a child, and I worked at a Renaissance fair for 7 years. Yes, to those of you applauding, you understand. Came for money, promptly lost it. And we've created a fantastic world for our players this evening.
Let's see how they screw it up with us. Mark!
Diego!
Jasmine!
And Betty!
Are you a playable character?
Now, hopefully by now, you scanned that fantasy QR code on your program, chosen your cohort, and aligned yourself to one of our character groups.
Now let's meet these groups, starting with your red team, Team Warrior, and in the blue corner, Team Spellcaster, and the green machine, Team Trick. What would quest be without heroes to do the heroing? Each of our players is familiar with 3 unique characters.
Each with their own individual character sheets that highlight their various skills and abilities.
We're better at punching and pummeling.
Manipulation and magic.
Sneaking and seducing.
An example here is my character sheet.
As you can see, brimming with
For
charisma.
a strength score, which explains how I answer the question, what if Michael Phelps was a theater kid?
Social skills include perception, deception, and performance. Oh, we love a soft shoe. His hit points or HP are looking very nice, and his armor class or AC determines how hard he is to hit.
Yes, but please do not hit me, not tonight.
Yeah, you heard him. Not tonight. But enough about us. Let's talk about them for a
Yes,
moment.
let's meet your players, starting with your warrior, Diego. So on your day off, you went Christmas shopping.
I did. I managed to get a lot of my shopping list knocked out.
Are you good at kind of getting this done early?
I realized that it's better when I have someone else to bounce ideas off of. I was there alone at the Union Square holiday market thing, and I must have passed the same vendor like 8 times, asking how much that same product was 8 times.
Leave it back up.
Price never changed, yeah.
All right, let's use your character tonight. Devices out, warriors, take it away.
All right, warriors! Now I want you to channel the honor of the samurai, the ferocity of the Aztec jaguar, and the abs of Gerard Butler in 300.
Yes!
And I want to hear your battle cry! All right, warriors, you're ready to decide who I'm going to be and who is going to lead this party to glorious victory. Will I be A, a kung fu can duo, B, a chicken shining armor, or C, a trust fund titan? It's your choice.
Camera's not happening.
Go for a combo, baby.
That means your warrior's gonna be Chester Vanderyacht the Third. A long line of mining moguls hailing from a family of dwarves who discovered the best place to find gold was underground. But generational wealth has not hardened this mellow party dude. He's out there making a name for himself with the word of good times, partying hard, and working out them glutes. Chester.
Dude, I think I must have partied too hard because I cannot remember a thing, my guy.
Do you tend to party hard a lot?
Dude, I only know two things. Partying hard and collecting passive income.
Okay.
All right, let's
Your wands at the ready. Let's meet your spellcaster, Jasmine. Do you enjoy the act of Christmas shopping?
I do like Christmas shopping, but more than that, I like wrapping.
Really?
Yeah, I like doing elaborate wrapping jobs with all of the ribbons and the whole 9 yards, and everything has a different wrapping paper.
I believe that you are an expert at that.
Thank you.
Let's use your character. Take it away, Jess.
I am a beautiful mystical spellcasters. When I count to 3, I want everyone to yell out a number between 1 and 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 2! Yes! I was thinking of all of the numbers. This is the most magical room in existence. Okay, so today, do you want to see me be A, a magical Mima, B, one bad bunny, or C, an astrology girly? It's your choice.
One bad bunny!
Spellcaster Legs Laporte. Legs is a rabbiting humanoid specializing in potions, motions, and causing commotions. Poisoner for hire, Legs now turns to breakdancing to uplift, inspire, and intimidate. You're not going to find her far from a hot cauldron or hot beat, but look out when those spells start spinning. Legs.
Patty's here! Hi!
Legs, you also seem like quite the party animal.
Uh-huh,
Is this
yeah.
a big part of your life?
Wait, why are you calling me an animal? Would you call the other guy an animal?
It's like a phrase.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those human things.
I meant no disrespect.
Oh, no, it's okay. We can potty later.
Okay, amazing. Head back to
Okay, where's the beach?
That's your spellcaster. Let's meet your trickster and get this party on the road, Matt. Do you enjoy Christmas shopping?
I do, but even more so, I enjoy the Christmas pranks that I play on my parents.
And coworkers?
Nope,
Thank
just my
God. Okay,
parents.
great.
For my dad, every year I dress up in increasingly elaborate Ebenezer Scrooge costumes. And I show up with a candelabra and I keep asking if everyone's a ghost. He hates it. And for my mom, I keep buying inflatables and putting them in her yard.
This is very funny to me. Let's use your character.
Okay.
Take it away, Matt.
All right, my tricksters, let me hear ya! Now give me a T. T. Give me an R. Give me your wallet. Somebody just went, nah. All right, my tricksters, you have passed the rogie test and are ready to choose who I will play this evening. Will I be A, tiny tyrant, B, a delulu diva, or C, a pickpocket puss? Tricksters, it's your choice. Okay.
Delulu Diva!
So, your friend and mine, Tamberlane the Greatest. Tamberlane is as Bard gets, with a maxed out charisma and a penchant for seducing anything with repulse. He imagines himself the protagonist of a very sexy story. With an ego the size of a Jurassic, Tamberlane is certain to be inspiring his teammates in the battle from behind the safety of a very large rock. Tamberlane.
Oh my God, Connor! Who gave you permission to look this good? Look at that porcupine hair, torso that's really long, gams for days, and a brain that won't quit. Who gave you permission? That's right! Self-esteem, self-worth, self-validation.
You put it get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Your heroes have now been chosen. Adventure is near at hand. It is time to dive into the Forgotten Realms, where we will battle monsters, solve puzzles, and God's willing, save the day. So, get ready, all my little Rachels. It is time to find out what kind of adventurers you can be. The 20-sided Tavern proudly presents tonight's quest, Carriers of Chaos. fraught with danger and deceit. Those who work for the powers of good do so in the face of often insurmountable odds. Adventures are difficult. They are full of trials and tribulations. Many say it is the influence of other planes that set the stage for our now chaotic existence. But for this moment, the world maintains. The heroes that protect the battles do so with equal parts determination and luck. There are quests to be completed, side quests to be completed, and everything is a struggle. We begin on the outskirts of one of the most influential cities in all Faerun, the City of Splendors, the Crown of the North, or Waterdeep to its friends. Just beyond the city limits, on a side street between a fantasy pawn shop and a Satyr Joe's, is where our tale begins in a humble little tap house called the Curious Hedgehog. Oof, yes, the Curious Hedgehog, a renowned way station for veteran heroes, first-time adventurers alike. It is in this humble boozery that so many lives have been changed and so many grand epics have begun, and our tale stop begins, as so many do, with the unlikeliest of heroes.
Tamlin, I gotta say, I'm sorry, dude. Your stuffed animal collection just isn't worth as much as you thought it was.
What? Excuse me?
I know, dude. I mean, the Beanie Baby craze was quite a time to be alive.
No, those are collector items.
Collector items, okay? And they're gonna come back, what, you saying I'm out of touch?
No, I'm saying you probably should have just diversified your retirement portfolio.
I did. What did they have all of those Pocket Monster cards for?
Jeez Louise, dude, Pocket Monsters, Beanie Babies.
Yeah, and Pogs. Don't forget
Oh,
Pogs.
y'all cannot be worrying about, like, these trivial things, man. You gotta make some money now, or else when you're old and decrepit, you're not gonna have anything to rest on, dude.
Excuse me, baby nepotism.
Yeah, that's what they called me in middle school.
We have our own way of earning, okay? It's more so, did you notice that, like, people didn't recognize us on the street?
Yeah, dude, it was exceptionally noticeable. How nobody recognized you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's alright. I've always wanted to be kind of incognito like that. It's so tough walking through the street. Oh, Chester could have $1 million. No, it sucks, dude.
As you realize there might be discrepancies in your levels of fame and recognition, you decide to go for the great equalizer and drink.
All right, alcohol fixes everything.
We're all the
okay?
same when we're drunk.
You make your way to the bar to avail yourself of the amenities, and after much revelry, the bill comes due. The bartender is a jovial man with a big bushy red beard, sidles up next to your party. The bartender's name is what? Right here in the front row in the hoodie. Yeah. Say it again? Sven. Interesting. Where did Sven come from, if you don't mind my probing? Your heart? For all of our NPCs to generate them from the heart.
All mine has is cholesterol.
I was gonna be a Grinch and really just give you shit whatever you said, but you pierced through my little chocolate briquette of a heart. Okay, don't blow me a kiss. That you were taking it a step too far.
You blow me a kiss, that's fine.
Hello again, adventurers. It's me, Sven.
Yeah.
Now that I'm on a first name basis, let's settle up that tab, eh?
Well, dude, come on, Sven! Come on, Sven!
Come on here, you one at a time.
Sven, come on, you can make it worth your while.
Stop.
There are some things that are better than money.
Nope. Bringing it back to you, our heroes do not have the money to pay their tab. They're going to try to talk their way out of this situation, but how? Are they going to tell the truth? Are they going to lie? Persuasion, deception, this is ultimately your choice.
People even voting for
Perception!
What?
I did. I thought it was funny.
I didn't even see that coming at all. Setting aside your morals, you decide to
The
lie.
consequence here is that the difficulty class for this check is going to be an 18, which is slightly more. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, actions. Have you met my friend? Consequences.
Y'all decided to lie, it's your own damn fault.
Who's doing the convincing? The players roll. Give me a deception roll and add your modifier. Let's see who rolls highest.
All right, deception. That is a 15 plus 1 for a very sweet 16.
Close, but not quite. Jasmine.
Lights is okay at this.
Yeah!
All right.
Plus 5.
Hey.
Woo!
Add it.
Okay, here we go. Ba, 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 ba. That's a 12 plus 7 for a 19.
Okay, excellent. Let me introduce another mechanic to the way we play D&D. If you ever feel like your character's dice don't land properly, you can impact the story and call out for a reroll.
Now, rerolls are exclusive to D20 rolls, and when a reroll is called, both the player and their cohort will complete a challenge to see how successful that reroll will be. But keep in mind, you only have one reroll for the whole evening tonight, and naturally, we cannot reroll a 1 or a 20. And remember that last part, because you're gonna forget in an hour and a half.
So, with a 16, a 23, and a 19, do you want to use that reroll here, or do you want to save it?
Save it.
Save is fair. That is going to be Legs taking the lead on this. Legs, come let Sven about why you can't pay your cat.
Bail us out of this one, Legs.
Okay.
Oh, Sven!
What's going on, Legs?
I can't believe I'm seeing you again after all these years. Do you remember when we used to dance disco in the aughts?
Oh my god.
Cut to when they used to dance disco in the odds. I'm back.
Legs, I thought those years were behind me. I didn't know that I would ever find you again. You know, I set up here just in the hopes that one day you'd cross my path.
I know fate brought us back together.
And fate will keep us together from henceforth,
And
correct?
I know the perfect way to celebrate. Yeah.
Hey, yes,
The way you were gonna celebrate is you're not gonna charge us for any drinks tonight.
I had a
Hi, we're Legs' friend.
Of course, Legs. I would never dream of charging you. This attempt at deception has been a success. Success will have consequences, but suddenly the door to the Curious Hedgehog bursts open and an elderly man wearing a hooded cloak stumbles in. Though he is visibly distraught, it is clear that you are in the presence of one very
Santa!
wizard. Sven calls out to the wizard by name, here in the green with the ears. Let me get a name for the wizard, please.
Me? Blorbo.
Florbo.
Do you Florbo?
No, I don't know what it is, I can just understand them.
Let's assume Florbo came from your heart as well. Is it a reference?
Blorbo has been living in my heart. No, we had a lot to drink last night. It's an inside joke. That's what it was.
An inside joke.
Blorbo.
Remember when we were drinking last night?
Blorbo from my campaigns.
The two NPCs everyone expected in a fantasy world of D&D. A little bit distracted, the wizard says, I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. How could it have happened so quickly?
What do you mean?
I need our heroes, and yes, even with your... perhaps it's too late, and why are you... What? And the Blorbo just breaks down inconsolable, but you can tell that he's trying... What is happening? You need to decipher what he's saying, so how would you each propose to calm this wizard?
I can make him an inside joke from last night.
I can sober him up.
Sober him up.
I could put a baby in his beanie.
Put a baby in his So we have 3 options before us, 3 paths. That's set out by the warrior, the spellcaster, and the trickster. Which path will we walk down is your choice.
How come every time we drink, we get interrupted by some old guy freaking out?
Oh, mine's not loading!
I tried.
Our trickster!
Okay, Maddie, you've got some splaining to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to charm him and make him think about starting a family.
Okay, what's the role you're proposing?
I'm casting Charm Person.
Okay, let's see that roll.
Okay.
Before you do, I want to keep our tricksters involved. It's time to give this a little oomph.
Absolutely. I'm going to have him do a multi-click. So, Trickster's device is at the ready for what is called a multi-click. A button's going to appear on your device, and you're going to tap that button as many times as you can. And your goal is for your collective taps to land the bar above that line up there. If enough of you do, we'll be boosting this roll by 5, and if you don't, we're going to subtract 3.
Oh,
so,
no.
on my mark, get set, go!
This was not a success, but you still talk us through the roll for Charm Person.
This would have been a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw for you.
So now it's a DC 12, because we're subtracting 3. I have a +2 to Wisdom. Let's see if I beat a 12.
You should roll a 1 because that would be nice narratively.
9 plus 2 is an 11. I'm going to succeed in this.
Okay, all right, just stand back. The sensual power is about to be unleashed.
Hurry, man, because this guy's really hyperventilating.
Lurbo. cheekbones. Look at this skin that has never aged a day. Right, take in all of this beauty. Right, and know that you will never attain this level of perfection. Instead, isn't that peaceful? Isn't that nice? You don't have to aspire to an impossible standard. Instead, you should simply just pursue love that is attainable, right? And maybe one day...
Making him want to have a kid?
Yeah! Because the only way that you'll feel perfection is by having your legacy secured. By siring another child and letting them carry forth your memory. Isn't that nice? Isn't that realistic for most people? And also pretty fucked up?
Indeed, so, would that I could fight against the persuasive powers of the dice. But the answer has been already given to us. It is true that you make him see what the future really holds, which is the option to bring forth the innocent life into the certain hellscape that is before us. And somehow, this gives the wizard a sense of calm. He realizes that, a la Jurassic Park, life finds a way. Sugar, we're going down swinging. His eyes focus and he says, forgive my demeanor earlier, but a great calamity befalls Waterdeep. I will give you further information at my home in the North Ward. Please meet me there. And with a puff of magic, the wizard disappears and adventure is calling your name.
Yes, absolutely! This is what you'll need to, if you want to have an unstable way for retirement, adventure is the best way to do it. You have to let go of those Beanie Babies, all those old fads.
Listen, it's nice to have just something that has sentimental value, Chester. That's what we're
The
saying.
only value it has is sentimental. There's no monetary value. Let's. It's not coming back around, dude. You have dreams, man.
Hey.
And you need money to make your dreams come true.
Can I have some money?
No.
Thanks, my love. Excuse me. And the bartender reaches behind the counter and produces a small trinket.
Now, to symbolize that and any other items that you may acquire along your journey, you're going to receive an item card.
For your earlier success at deception, you have collected the free drink token.
Oh.
Success at deception, you've collected the free drink token. I just want to say thank you for finding me here. You've given me reason to look forward. I thought for so long the past was behind me, but now I realize the past doesn't need to die. It's just seeds planted in a fertile soil for the future.
It's true. I just learned from my friend that life finds a way.
Indeed. So, I wish you luck on your journey to Waterdeep. Waterdeep, baby, won't you Waterdeep? Do it, but wish I knew more lyrics to the song.
I don't know this one.
Singing the tune, Sven ushers you out the door. You begin your journey into the city of Waterloo.
Okay. All right.
Mamma mia.
A minute since we've been here, okay? So everybody has to play it cool.
I mean, Waterdeep is like the height of technological advancement in our land, dude. It's so changed so much.
But also they have collectibles stored there. So
I know I
I
use
know,
them.
I
You can
know,
see
I know.
how much we can get for some of our
By collecting some gold.
Well, you collect a sense of whimsy, my ass.
Your journey into the city proper is marked by a couple biting cliffs, but also an abundance of wondrous sights. The skyline is dotted with the walking statues of Waterdeep ancient guardians charged to defend the city from threats. You see military exercises in the Castle Ward, scientific advancement in the Sea Ward, and secrets traded in the Dock Ward. The grandeur inspires you on as you wend your way down its vast winding streets. Now, since you were able to call Glorbo, he gave you directions to the North Ward, ensuring that your journey is relatively smooth, but these city streets are still home to dangers, and you've just wandered on the front porch of something dangerous indeed. You were caught in an alley by a trio of menacing figures, one sporting a bandana, another with an eye patch, and the third wearing fingerless gloves. Cornered by a trio of urchin pickpockets who, weapons drawn, rush your party. Let's roll for initiative. Yeah! What do you got for me, my friend?
I got a 2 plus 1 for a 3. Is that nice?
It's gonna be a 17.
Nice.
Plus 7.
Wow! 24, Maddie.
Okay, here we go. That is a 2 plus 3 for a 5. I'll hang out in the back.
I'm going to roll now for these urchins. I have a +2 to my initiative. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Okay, so why don't Legs, you're up first. I'll go next, and then Tamberlane with the other 5, and then Chester. So, Legs, you're hopping and skipping in the front of your party, and suddenly these 3 young little whippersnappers just burst into your path and say, "Hey, Grandma and Grandpa, look at you. Where's your walker? Come on, well, give me your best shot." And you do, in fact, have an opportunity to respond. So, give me some options.
Okay, well, I can either get down with the sickness, or I can show them what's real hot right now.
All right, spellcasters. A, for get down with the sickness. B, show them what's real hot right now. It's your choice.
I want to show what's wrong.
That's so cool, we just all want to
B, baby!
Real hot right now. What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna use Flaming Spear and light him up.
DC 13 dex save from you, babe.
All right, my dexterity is again a +2. Let's see if I get a 13. Oh!
No! Well, as we learned earlier, you get a hat and a shot.
Okay.
And what is this too, Lovey?
I know everyone says this, but how the hell is 2025 like 2 weeks away from us? That's just...
Prove it! I don't believe it!
I don't believe it either. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ooh, Luca, I feel you. Okay. So, whatever damage there is, double it because I just rolled that crit fail.
Oh, I already doubled it.
Okay.
That was presumptuous.
About me being older, whatever. You with the hand things.
The gloves?
They're called gloves. Are you that old?
No, I just think that they're stupid and I refuse to acknowledge their existence.
Oh.
Hey!
So it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. You came at me first, nerd. Anything else to say? No? Flaming Spear!
Hey!
Hello now! And you're gonna take 16 points of damage.
That was a sick bird, Legs.
This dude starts to form a retort. The words forming on his lips when suddenly he goes up in flame. As the flames recede as quickly as they began, he is standing, charred and bloody, but still holding on to his life. Following that, he coughs up a plume of ash, and then they steel themselves on a sword.
Okay.
At you, Chester, what is your AC? How hard are you to hit?
A fiduciary 14.
I have a +3 to this attack. Let's see what I can do.
That ain't gonna do it.
That is not gonna do it. However, the next one draws a crossbow, leveling it at you, Legs. What is your AC?
A very sweet 16.
With a +2 to hit? Oh! And then finally, the third draws 2 daggers, looking at you, Tamberlane. What's your AC?
45.
Tamberlane?
13.
Okay. +2.
Okay.
All right.
How dare you?
So, the first one walks up to you, Chester, and says, "All right, you
I have insurance.
can't be more than, what?
73, dude.
Yeah.
But I moisturize, so that's better.
As a dwarf, I mean, that's adolescence. What are you doing hanging out with these geezers?
You know, we just kind of lit up. I'm taking a gap year. You know? I just thought I'd like learn from some older mentor.
Well, listen, hey, if you ever want to stop joking around and hang out with the future,
Oh, dude.
come join us.
Y'all doing something tonight? They go to bed by like 3 p.m.
Oh, no, we'll be up, yeah.
Come on.
All right, dude. All right, we'll see each other.
What the hell is a
I'll
surprise?
send in stone you did.
And shaking your hands, you form a perfect reticle through which the second one aims his crossroad right above those clenched
I just
fists
take
and
naps sometimes.
lays his back.
I love gaping reticle open.
You are going to take only 3 points of piercing damage.
Legs.
And then the next one draws these
Shoulder
2 daggers.
Oh my god.
Tamberlane,
Oh god.
I heard stories about you. My pops used to tell me way back in his day you were like a big deal or something.
Yeah, they call me Quick Tamberlane. Fuck.
As you putter away, he just dagger. It lands right between your shoulder blades, dealing 9 points. And that is my turn.
Everyone, don't move. Makes it worse if you move.
As you pull yourself off the ground, Tamberlane, you have a chance to respond. What do you think?
All right. I could show Chester what it is to be a pacifist, or I could teach him to respect the elders.
Tricksters, A, show them what it is to be a pacifist. B, respect their elders. It's your choice.
I don't go to bed.
What the hell?
I go to bed at...
All right, well, sorry.
Yeah, there we
B, baby.
We're gonna respect some elders. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill him. What better respects to your elders? I'm gonna outlive you by death. I'm gonna attack you with my sword plus 5 attack roll.
Let's see it.
Here we go. Teach you what to do. 5 plus 5.
For a 10.
Love this.
For a 10.
Will not hit.
Okay, well, let me show you what's up. Chester, you think that I'm old?
Yeah.
Okay? And as Tamberlane's spine is leaking blood from damage, I go like, all right, here we go. You get over here. You get over here with your spine joints.
You don't have to do this, Tamberlane. You don't have to do nothing.
Oh,
Come on,
God,
man,
please.
come on.
Yeah, I can do that too. Hang on. Ah, shit, this shit is heavy. Okay.
Come on. I'm right here. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me.
Can you just walk into this sword?
This is right out of your grasp.
How does it not work?
Now, Chester, it really all comes down to you here. Give me some options.
Right. Well, I guess I could either, I don't know, add them to my collection or contact the AARP.
Collection B for contact the AARP. It's your choice.
Literally attacking me right now.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh, B.
Talk to me about this. I'm
I don't know what AARP stands for, but I'm gonna assume it stands for Advanced Awesome Roleplay. So I'm gonna pretend to be an insurance salesman and then cut their hands off with my hand axe.
This is a long path to get to hand axe, but I'll walk
I
it
didn't
with
think
you.
I'd get this far. That's gonna be 2 attacks with my hand axe.
Great, baby.
16 plus 6 for a 22,
It's-
8 plus 6 for what? 14.
Yep.
Actually, both of those are going to hit.
Yeah, they do.
Woo!
All right, now everyone gets to watch me do math again.
Oh, God. Okay.
Delicious.
You think that we're losing
And
much?
American Association of Retired Persons.
I like that they use the inclusive term of person. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sir, did you know you didn't have to be a retired person in order to take advantage of the great benefits that AARP offers?
I guess I did.
I know. A lot of our advertising would make you think that you needed to be, like, wrinkled and chrome-like in order to take advantage of it. But you don't. It's honestly, the benefits are available for everyone. You get AAA, double B, mono C.
Mono, see?
All I'm gonna need in payment is your hands. Slice one of his hands off. It's gonna be 16 points of damage.
I will say for 16 points of damage, you
You
for sure.
absolutely get a hand.
What's I can make it do?
And this guy just holds their bleeding stump, looks at you with horror in his eyes, thinking perhaps you were a new friend. They look at each other and dash down the alley in fear. This combat has been a success. You're you're a saint. Your metal has been tested and your heroism has been proven, and we now add a little bit more complexity and meat to this young versus old argument that we're forming. This is, however, a success, and you continue on your journey to the
No, I'm not
go
going
back.
down
What?
without a fight. I might not have fought well, but I know how to steal. I would like to loot this non-threatening alley now.
They left in such a hurry that a lot of their belongings are still in this alley. We're going to loot. Let's brainstorm. Toss out any strange objects that we might find in this alley.
Bag of holding.
I heard an apple. What was this?
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube. What was the AARP one? A little note from the AARP.
Like a mailer.
As they often do, yes. They always slip those little notes under my door. Okay, what else?
Bag of beans.
A question?
Question mark. That's so existentially dreadful.
Okay, so let's. When I hear question mark, I kind of think it's like Clippy?
Are you trying to ask a question today?
Yeah. So we're gonna make a sentient question mark item.
Oh my god.
You don't have this trapped, obviously, but I have a Sharpie.
I have a blank item card.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, oh look at, okay, let me just...
you hear that?
He's on this paper. You could take one P notice.
Something's talking from under that pile of rags.
Wait. Oh my god. I've heard of this.
I have too.
It's made of the great arcanist Conundro.
Oh, yeah. I heard that it was forged in the clip art mines.
Conundro, the clip art mines? Come on, this is just a little piece of cake.
No, you pay some respect, Chester.
Yes.
This is the question mark. If it goes above your head, it asks you the deepest question you've ever been asked. Some people go mad from it. They can't accept the truth.
I've been angry before.
What's the man from it?
Yeah, that's what my dad says too.
We're really deepening relationships, but I don't want to include for all of us this. I was thinking it's his mouth. You know, he's neither smiling nor frowning because we don't know what the question is, and the answer might have emotional implications.
Can he have a mustache, though?
Yeah, obviously, he should have a mustache. I'm going to use a different, much thinner.
Yeah,
This looks like,
Hang on,
fancy.
that's not going to work.
If it curls up, I like that his question mark has a question mark mustache.
He's like a Salvador Dali.
Oh, wow. He's a maitre d' in a restaurant.
A new emotion has entered the village.
Okay,
how's everything tasting?
with your mark. And now back on the road, you make your way to the wizard's home.
Wow!
Sorry.
As you reach your destination, it's clear that you are not in the curious hedgehog. It is quiet. The mysterious air surrounding the wizard's home is palpable, and suddenly your attention is seized by something alarming. Through cracks in the architecture, a foul magical mist winds out onto the street before you. This is that great calamity that the wizard warned you of. This is the danger that you will soon face, but not yet.
It's like mortality!
You shake this strange magic from your minds and turn where you see the wise and mystical Blorbo. When you knock on the door, you are greeted by Blorbo's apprentice, a lanky young man with a messy crop of red hair. Let's get a name of the apprentice, please.
Brian!
Hang on, there was something over here.
Vladimir.
Hang on.
Michelle.
Something over here started with a D.
Is it Dave?
Oh,
Just Dave.
Just Dave?
I love it. Yep.
Hey, I said David.
I can A to see that. Red-haired apprentice, Dave owns Wendy's. I see where you are. We're linked.
Hello.
Oh!
I'm just Dave.
Ah, Dave! The most fair person in the world. Just Dave.
Wow, I always thought that it was some sort of modifier suggesting that I wasn't very special, but you're saying it is a modifier.
If you misunderstand every fact presented to you, reality can be whatever you want.
That is some toxic masculinity shit right there.
I could be a beacon of fairness and justice in the world.
Yeah, dude.
We do understand what modifiers do, Just Dave. I am Tamburlaine the Greatest because I am the greatest, okay?
And your modifiers are what?
Oh, I just have a regular name.
What is it?
Like Slaparidae, but I guess we could pick a modifier.
Is it just the
Whatever you
moment?
want to be.
Legs Keeper of Pogs.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're on a whole journey about really figuring out how much money we need to retire.
Oh, you are planning so far in the future.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you gotta always plan. Begin with the end in mind. That's what my scoutmaster.
I don't know that I have that talent. When I think of the future, to be quite honest with you, I get tingly feelings inside me. All that pressure to create the life that I want. I know only how to live in this one moment that I'm in.
No, I think I understand a little bit, Just Dave. I mean, it's a little intimidating to look to the future and feel that you won't be remembered well.
That's
Or
why they build
feel-
statues of you, dude.
or feel that your best days are behind you and your knees are creakier than they used to be and your forehead has that one wrinkle and he's working out again. He's doing his perfect bicycle.
And in this moment, the wizard Blorbo appears in the doorway. I see you've met my apprentice. normal, not so special Dave.
I thought he was the fair guy.
I was just saying, oh, does it stand for justice? It does now.
Justice Day.
There it is.
Well, I apologize. I meant no disrespect. There is so much to explain. Please come in quickly. I'll fill you in. And the wizard beckons you in. Dave closes the door gently behind you. This will be a bit of an exposition dump, the wizard says, and as soon as he does, the room seems to dissolve as his story comes to life. Over a century ago, I worked with a powerful wizard.
Yo, prove it. What was his name?
I need one more name, please.
Michelle!
Come on. All right, I hear. Is it Kellen?
Kevin!
Oh, why are you yelling?
Oh, like that's diseased or like messed up?
Like he's a pervert?
You just asked the cast of Stranger Things a question like that?
There was a lot of misunderstanding about Kellen. They called him a sick freak. They called him a weirdo. Said he was none of these things. He was sweet and kind, and his sexual proclivities never hurt anyone. From time to time. Shucks, he made me laugh. And he had a penchant for whimsy that warmed any room he walked in. Working together as long as we did, we became quite close. As our talents grew, so did our curiosity. We began to meddle in magics that we could not control. And one day, an accident, a freak accident, it trapped a piece of the weave inside of Kellen's body. Fusing with that whimsy inside of him, his energy turned to pure chaos, a force of unparalleled destruction, and we called it the Havoc. Oh, I tried to help my friend, but I could not. I was too weak and too scared, and he was just too sick. The council, known as the Watchful Order, intervened and separated us, chided me for allowing our magic to take us down this dark path. As for Kellen, with a binding ritual, the council imprisoned him in a sarcophagus. Neither dead nor alive, but sealed, frozen in this tomb, and the havoc within him frozen as well. I was stripped of my title and shunned by my family. I've spent a life trying to forget. But heroes, something has gone wrong. I suspect that the sarcophagus has cracked open and pockets of his whimsical havoc seep into Waterdeep. Dave has been searching for the tomb to seal away this danger, but judging by the intensity and frequency of the leaks we have but hours before our entire reality is corrupted, all because of my foolishness and the cursed remains of Kellen. Any questions?
So Kellen got sick and is in this eternal rest and you just left them behind?
Oh, dude, that's kind of mean.
Party foul.
No, there's nothing to be done. Kellen was, he was not the same anymore. He was not the man that I loved.
You would just leave him behind? You would just leave your somebody that you've known for years just because they got into a little bit of trouble, they aged a little bit, they made a mistake, you left them behind?
My regrets. And I've spent my life mourning him. I wake up with the guilt thick on my tongue. It chokes me when I try to go to sleep.
Oh, that's sad, actually.
It is time now to act, when I should have acted earlier. Listen, we must find that vessel in which Kellen is imprisoned and perform the binding ritual once more. Now, the Watchful Order, they used 6 powerful artifacts in their original ritual. You must gather 6 new magical items that best approximate those artifacts and then activate them at the sarcophagus in the same order. The original artifacts were these, and the wizard unfurls a piece of parchment depicting 6 magical items. From the orcs, a physical trophy, the Ring of Giant Strength. From the halflings, a reflex-enhancing tool, the Speed Flint. From the dwarves, a protective piece of armor, the Unyielding Helm. From the gnomes, a strange ocular device, the Spectacles of Plains Viewing. From the elves, an insightful book, the Tome of the Sage. And from the humans, a piece of currency they didn't even realize was magical. It was just in their pocket, the Coin of Incidental Luck. Your goal is simple. Search Waterdeep, gather items like these.
Items. I like this free drink token.
And a log for the Coin of Incidental Luck. Yes, more like
See?
that.
Collector's items do help, Chester.
I mean, you gotta make sure you sell at the high point then.
Dave will continue to search for the sarcophagus. I will find a suitable conduit to channel the binding ritual. Time is of the essence. Viewers, please go.
Yeah.
Your purpose clear. You make your way out of the wizard's home and back into the city to gather items and hopefully save the world.
See, this is how it all comes together. We are collectors. We do have value and worth, and we're gonna find those other 5 items, and we're gonna show you.
Otherwise, collector's items.
Exactly.
All right, I mean, I am happy I'm with the best collectors this side of the water deeps.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, with this sweet compliment, perhaps giving you a little optimism, a little sense of camaraderie going forward, let me do a little tete-a-tete with our audience. We're going back into Waterdeep, the complexity of which is simultaneously abundant yet conceivable. It is broken down into a series of wards. You have access to 3, but only time to explore 1. We've got the Castle Ward, home to masters of might and magic, the kind of invention and discovery, or the Dock Ward, where busy activity masks many secrets. So, will you visit the Castle Ward, the Sea Ward, or the Dock Ward? It's your choice.
Ooh, okay.
My dad would come to the castle.
The Dock Ward.
You choose to visit the Dock Ward, and the princess bids you farewell.
Oh, just Dave. Just Dave.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a big boy.
Oh, stop it.
No, look at you. You're just a big boy. You're glowing from within. I can see it. You're believing in yourself now.
I do believe in myself. It's not that I've doubted myself, it's just that I have had no desire to shape the world in which I live, but you have made me realize that power unactualized is power wasted.
Yeah, with that you have the makings of being like a judge or something, dude.
I am not qualified to judge us.
No, dude, I mean, justice is supposed to be blind and redheaded, I think.
Oh my God, you look so good in robes and with a gavel.
Yeah, oh my God, hold this for a second.
Yeah. And say, order in my court.
Order in my court.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
Wow, dude, that potted plant got bugged.
I felt that I was swinging down not just a literal hammer, but a metaphorical sense of right and wrong. That I was standing at a threshold, 2 doors, through one, the future that I expected, and through the others, the future that I could never have dreamed of.
But what if there was a 3rd door? Like a trap door under it? Where would that one go?
Maybe to like a boat?
Yeah! And then we get on the boat and we just fly.
Hey, you're overexcited, but honestly, I love this for you. You're so powerful. You keep on this, okay? And we'll handle his enthusiasm a little bit, okay? Hey, sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah! I'm standing attention to that often.
The apprentice says goodbye, and you head into the dock ward.
Shit.
The air in the dock ward is rich with stenches, odors, and aromas. You visit Waterman's Hall. The harbor is freshwater, but it hosts a variety of salty and grizzled figures. One such dwarf waves in your direction. This is the Waterman. Can we get a name for the Waterman, please? Let it be known I had nothing to do with that.
I'm making a new weapon for myself.
We need to name the Waterman, please.
Gale!
Hey, wearing blue, you're cupping your hands around your mouth?
Bodie McBoatface!
Bodie McBoatface. Of the Connecticut Boatface.
Bodie McBoatface, this doesn't bode well for us.
You say my name?
Oh, hey.
No one's called me Bodie McBoatface for many years. And yet here you just walk into the harbor trying to bring it all back like that's not a memory I haven't tried to push far, far, far down.
We understand what it is to have a long past and to not feel appreciated in your present.
Yeah,
Bodie.
we were away from Waterdeep for a while, and I had no idea you were trying to leave that behind.
Yeah, this guy smells weird.
Hey, rude.
Bodie McBoatface, let's be respectful and say the full name. Bodie McBoatface is clearly a little frustrated at being pulled out of anonymity once more, and I'm not sure that he's inclined to help, but there may be a way to really tap into something here. I'm going to ask for an insight roll.
Yes.
See if you can figure out what's underneath this.
All right. Insight more like outside. 4+0 for
Spell it faster.
Insight, that's gonna be,
Hey.
All right, you know what time it is.
Come on up, get your hat and your shots.
I don't know if we're about to get stabbed by this guy or put him in the bed.
What is this one to, my love?
The shot of shame goes to, isn't it a shame that there isn't more arts in public schools? I would like to note that I've pulled a Luca that's -1 for 0.
Okay, great.
All right.
And now it's really all up to you, Maddie.
Time to harness my 100 of years of maturity for a 2! +3 for a 5! That die!
Oh, you think that I'm the one on the outside? Let me tell you a little something. Time comes for each of us indiscriminately.
Oh, you look like you need a hug! Bodie, give a hug!
Bodie McBullface just shoves you as hard as he can down the alley.
Whoa!
I really thought I was reading the situation right.
I'm asked to be left alone. The world has done nothing but mock Bodie McBoatface because I'm not
it's
cool or with it anymore. Because I was part of a fad from 2012.
So you do in fact sneak out of there as this old man just starts ranting and raving about what it is to be left behind. So you make an excuse and travel further down the docks.
All right, we have to go kiss our wives.
Notice what?
That was the excuse.
Explain yourself.
We have to go kiss our wives.
Isn't the whole point of an excuse that you use that to explain yourself?
Yeah, but it doesn't explain. If someone was like, I have to go, and I was like, why? And they said, because I have to kiss my wife. I would have so many more questions asked than answers.
Actually, must because she lives in another state.
That is one of the endings to the movie Clue.
There-
And says, now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. So, exactly.
All right, I'm not here to start a war.
Romantic.
What I will offer is that you notice in your escape an Aarakocra standing near the gangplank of the ship, a pirate Aarakocra. This is the captain whose name is what?
Brian!
Hang on. There was a young person right here raising your hand. What is it? I love that I'm assuming caretaker offered something to you shut down and put Slim Shady in its place.
Oh my God! I hear he's the real Slim Shady.
I am Slim Shady. I am Slim Shady. You are the Slim Shadys. You're just imitating.
Wait. Well, then, if you want the real Slim Shady, do what he does.
Please stand up.
I am already standing.
Okay.
What?
Dude, listen. It's been a long day. We have to walk 8 miles to get here, man. Can you just please, help us out?
What's on your shirt?
It's my mother's spaghetti. Help you out.
Has weak knees.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, what really matters to us right now is magical items. Could you marshal some for us?
Yeah, I'd really stand for anyone who got us some magical items.
I got it, loved it, didn't quite get it. Help me out with that one.
Stand.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That was great.
Anyway, continue with the story, please.
Yes. Something about this call to action has really inspired this Aarakocra pirate, who perhaps has spent too many days without a good quest. So they run onto the ship and return with a treasure chest. However, it is sealed by a riddle lock. So I turn now to you. Stomp is going to give you to the correct answer on your device. You have 60 seconds. What's our riddle, Stomp?
Towns without houses, forests without trees, mountains without boulders, and waterless seas.
Can you repeat the correct answer and open a treasure chest? It's your choice.
I will repeat myself one more time. Towns without houses, forests without trees, mountains without boulders, and waterless seas.
Good one.
Can I see it on someone's phone? I can't process information orally.
Towns without houses, forests without trees, mountains without valleys.
All ready? First try? Jeez Louise, first try.
I have no fucking clue. You have to change accessibility settings.
First try.
My submission was the word no. No, I cannot get it.
I can't, what do you think it is? I don't know. Hey, first try. What is it?
I don't know.
No, I saw all those
What'd you get?
MAP.
Players, start making your way back to the stage for me, please.
From 1 second ago.
That is time, and just there
I
at
still
the
don't
end,
get
if
it.
I must answer correctly, this has been a success. Well done. And that answer was?
As the word pops open, it surprises Slim Shady so much that his feathered hands drop the
Na
chest
na
itself.
na 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 na.
So, singing this inspirational
Tune.
I've been seemingly intoxicated tonight, but I promise I am not. Just words. So, you're going to need to be nimble to prevent this treasure from spilling into the harbor. You can seize these spoils with your quick fingers or quick wits. It's your choice.
Quick fingy.
Excellent. One of our heroes is going to make a sleight of hand check, but who? Warrior, spellcaster, or trickster? It's your choice.
Sleight of hand? Yeah, trickster.
Thank God. Let's see if we can use the warrior.
Our trickster.
Okay. Now, before Maddie rolls her sleight of hand, we're going to have our tricksters in the house demonstrate a little bit of dexterity.
Absolutely. We're going to have you do a little bit of finesse here, my loves. You are going to be doing something called an over-under. It's very similar to the multi-click, which we all saw earlier, but the goal this time is for your collective taps to land the bar between those two lines up there. And just right, we're going to add 5, and too far over, too far under, and we'll subtract 3. On my mark, get set, go!
That's okay. That's okay. I suspect that this bard still has a pretty solid sleight of hand modifier, so let's see what we can do.
Okay, here we go. All right. 17. Plus 5 for a 22, minus 3 for a 19.
The DC of this check was an 18. Your sleight of
You
hand
watch.
has been a success.
Got it.
You just grab it as it is about to tumble into the water. However, yes, it has such velocity on it that it really just falls. It pulls you down. It yanks at this sort of creaky old shoulder joint. It just isn't as smooth as it was before. Maddie, I'm going to have Tamberlane take 5 points of damage because of this falling chest from getting a little too overconfident with their physical abilities.
I think it might have popped out, Tamberlane.
Oh, it's dislocated.
No, I got it.
Double dislocated it.
Your eyes, Tamberlane, go blurry with the pain of this dislocated shoulder. You can't tell what you grabbed. Is it something square or something round? Your choice.
Fucking hell.
Great, you handled that so well.
Swelling means it's gonna get better.
Round.
From among the items, you pick out the eye patch of hidden sight. Captain Slim Shady cheers. A fine catch to be sure. And hands it over, and then is so determined to go on the quest with you that they just start proposing. This looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. A little bit of controversy. So empty without me. Yes?
I think this might be like a cool party right now, dude.
Yeah.
If you wanted to feature on a song, that'd be nice.
I don't want to feature myself in a song. I would lose myself in the music. The moment you own it.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta let go. Besides, as we know, the Slim Shady, he's a solo artist. So you should go off and, do your own thing and maybe, become a rap god, and we'll talk later, okay?
Okay. Tucking away the eye patch, you head out from Waterman's Hall, and continuing this search for magical items, you bump again into Dave.
Whoa, Dave.
Just Dave.
You with the posture of a confident man.
Thank you. Yes, I have been exercising this newfound sense of, don't want to say superiority. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
No, sit in your power. That's good.
I have been judging people a little more than before. I have been wondering what their motives might be, if they are just themselves or corrupted at the core. Oh, Tamberlane, your shoulder.
Yeah, I dislocated it doing something really cool and not beyond my age bracket.
I am so sorry. I think that there is something wrong with the world. It just deprioritizes you for your lack of physical prowess, you know? You have such things to offer that...
Yeah, like our Beanie Baby collection, and a cod collection, and the pop collection.
Yeah, we even have a Princess Di. That's a Beanie Baby. Yeah, some people understood. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Weave knows.
What, was it made... This is just me, Connor, asking, was it made posthumously or beforehand?
I did posthumously.
Okay, that's super weird. And then...
Only one that's retained its value. I don't know, it sounded like it's in a...
No, Garcia the Bear, named after Jerry Garcia, also posthumously. Capitalism sucks.
Okay, so
I get my own.
The apprentice has a bit more to think about, so they are away. You continue into the heart of the city, and your next decision to make. The next best location to search is going to be one of these two shops. Both quaint buildings. You only have time to search one, though, so I'd like to ask for a perception roll, please. I'll tell you if you find anything special
Hey,
about
we
it.
have eyes.
That is an 8 plus 3 for an 11.
How about Jasmine?
It's gonna be a 15 plus 2 for 17.
All right,
Nice.
and
Hey, I'm rolling with my left hand. 17!
Yeah, go left
Plus
hand.
5 for a 22. I have eyes. They see.
well, your eyes see, but more importantly, your ears.
I have ears and they see.
You're right. You hear the rhythmic, everyday sounds of progress. Sure. On your left, you hear a fluttering and a hissing. So, which will you visit? What will you find? It's your choice.
Okay, this sounds like
And that Beanie Baby didn't come out after her death. It was to help raise money.
You choose the building on the left, you enter the blacksmith shop. Their station is a mess, weapons and instruments strewn about. The blacksmith himself currently being attacked by a flock of wild windlings.
Get down!
Creatures are swooping and tackling. Let's get a name for the blacksmith.
Ratfield.
Someone's raising their flashlight, and that is compelling to me. What do you have? Delicious Randy? I despise saying that out loud. No. This can't be the end for Delicious Randy. I'm too delicious to die in my own shop. Delicious Randy looks forward to his future, to raising a family.
You're not gonna die until we get a taste of you first, man.
And now Delicious Randy also puts up his dukes, not sure if he's fighting you as well.
You're coming back! Get down!
Yeah! So as you duck, you realize that it's an opportunity to be strategic. So I'm going to turn it over to our dear friend Stomp.
Yeah, baby. Let's do teamwork, precision, and I think you said strategic. Let's have them do a round of fantasy beer pong.
We're going to play beer pong here. I need 3 volunteers. You won't be drinking anything, but I'd like 1 from each cohort, please.
Come with me, please. Yes. What is your name? Gwyneth? Go Gwyneth! Woo!
You ever played beer pong before?
Laura? Hi, Laura.
Huh?
Gwyneth.
I know.
Connor, this is
Record this on your phone. I'm gonna
beer pong.
Gwyneth, Annie, and Laura. Give it up for our volunteers. Friends, this is a very simple game. All you're doing is launching these balls into these cups.
Yes, you are going to have 30 seconds to sink as many balls as you can into these cups over here, standing right there in your spot. No simply running up and dunking them in.
You'll notice we have red, blue, and green cups. At the end of the challenge, the cohort with the most balls in that cup gets advantage of the next check. Cohort with the fewest gets disadvantage. You 3, don't worry about that. You're just launching as many balls as you can. On Stomp's mark.
1 second. Before we get going here, the Winley are a bit of an additional obstacle, and I'm not sure the challenge rating is appropriate, so can we up the difficulty just a tad?
You frickin' bet. Sam, my best friend, hit the lights.
Oh.
Okay, you got it. I trust you. On Stomp's mark. Get set.
Go! Cheer them on! 20 seconds! Tavern! Make some noise!
I love how did this fare?
We caught a total of 3 beer pong balls, which unfortunately means this was a failure.
Oh, shit.
So the flock is undeterred by your assault. They turn their attention to you and they attack. These claws and teeth. You're each gonna take 7 points of little bat damage. Eventually, they fly off, and as you look around, checking yourselves, you realize that not all 4 of you have stood up again.
What? Delicious Randy.
They've eaten all of your succulent flesh.
Randy reaches out a hand, and then suddenly blood gushes from a wound in their throat.
Oh jeez, oh my god, there's so much blood.
Oh god.
It tastes like caramel.
No, please, medical attention.
Oh, it's like strawberry jam.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now I gotta try it.
It tasted like caramel for me and strawberry jam for Chamberlain. What about you?
It's like peanut butter.
Now the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
And as you're each going back and forth, sampling this blood, sharing notes about what it tastes like, you're not clear at what point, Delicious Randy, his heart stopped beating. Definitely.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
I can't get enough of this guy.
How many mixes does it take to get to the center of Randy Delicious?
Roll a d20.
I'm so lucky I don't have the time to make him do it.
Okay, so 18 to me means that he's been dead for a while. Yeah, and you all, I think, know this, and so you just keep, hey, here's his body.
We never speak about this again.
And so, as you're just consuming yourself with this raw thirst, at some point one of you realizes, oh shit, you had a quest and an objective to find magical items. So you turn your attention back to that for just a moment and need to make a decision. Will you take something that was precious to the blacksmith or something made of a precious metal? It's your
That's life.
One way is to lose his body.
Maybe his blood will give me the peace I need.
Precious to the blacksmith.
This is taking such a turn that I'm here for it. From among the various artistry, you find one particularly magical, beautiful, delectable bit of equipment. You have received the quickening bellows.
Whoa, bacon flavor.
Bacon-flavored quickening bellows. But then turn your attention right back to the much more vital task at hand, which is continuing to just sup from the milk of
Guys, you gotta get in on this marrow.
It seems like you won't be. There's something cursed about this. You're not going to be able to drag yourself away. Fortunately, at some point, the ground around you starts shaking as it is rocked by a massive explosion. Terrible just happened elsewhere in the city, tucking away the quickening bellows. You head off to search for the source of the commotion. Smoke billows, flames nip at the city skyline, and you realize your surroundings are a little too familiar. This is Blorbo's home, engulfed in flames. Pages litter the air. You spy a mop of red hair skipping amicably towards you. Yes, friends, I have done it. I have judged Blorbo, and I have found him to be lacking. But I am not just a judge anymore, friends. I am now the executioner.
I think the jury's still out on that one, though.
It's a world that will not change to accommodate us, and so we will change the world itself. I found the source of havoc, and I will not seal it away. I will unleash it upon this entire planet. The apprentice's eyes flash as he reaches into a cloud of the havoc and conjures an hourglass. See, that's the thing about whimsy and time. We think it is out of our hands, but it is not. And he turns around the hourglass, then throws it at your feet, bursts into a ring of fire surrounding you. Yes. Once you control time and the world and chaos, you are nothing but pure power. You watch in horror as Dave's form shifts into something lumpy and amphibian. When I
sense the havoc in your world. I knew there was opportunity. Now I will break open Kelly's sarcophagus, that sick fuck, and I will release this chaos, absorbing its power to become a true Slad Lord. And the new form that stands before you is the most dangerous entity that your party, possibly the world, has ever faced. And as the havoc builds, the Slad's powers grow, threatening to conquer, corrupt, and devour your entire plane of reality. And in this moment, we are going to take a little intermission.